Hello everyone. My name's Peter Blundell. I'm one of the co-editors here at the European Journal for Qualitative Research in Psychotherapy, and I am here with the editor, Linda Finlay. Linda, welcome.
Thanks, Peter. Hi, everyone.
We thought we'd just do a short kind of question and answer session around some of the work that the journal does, just to give people a little bit of an introduction to the journal and to hear a little bit more about it and how it works. So Linda's kindly agreed to answer some of the questions that people might want to have answered. I suppose my first question would be for people who aren't familiar with the journal, would be could you tell people a little bit about the history of it and kind of
Yeah,
how it came about?
yeah. The history is rather special, actually. It was first developed by Ken Evans, who is an integrative psychotherapist and Gestalt psychotherapist, and he was very keen to bring uh, research into psychotherapy, but then specifically qualitative research into psychotherapy. And then more specifically, he did a lot of teaching and training, and he was concerned to have students get on board with writing and publishing. And this was seen as the journal when he set it up. He saw it as a sort of halfway house where first-time writers could publish their research. It was fairly homespun. He had it on his own professional website, but it gradually gathered momentum, and a few big names started writing for it. And then sadly in 2015 he died. And then the journal ended. And at that point, the European Association of Integrative Psychotherapy felt like they wanted to honor Ken's legacy, and they decided to sponsor this journal again. So in 2018, we put together, with me as the editor, we put together this special inaugural volume, which was based on articles that Ken had gathered previously, and that weren't able to get into print. And then from then on, 2019 onwards, it's just been a regular journal online. And I suppose we've professionalized, we've become accepted onto various databases like Scopus. And although we don't have an impact factor, I think judging by the amount of correspondence and the submissions we're getting, the journal's coming from strength to strength. There's a hunger out there for a place to read about the sort of ordinary stories that practitioners are telling, about their clients, about their own work as therapists.
It's lovely to hear about a bit of the history of the journal. It sounds like it's come from a very personal kind of place, which I think is really nice to hear. And you can I still see and feel that in the heart of the journal. But as you say, it's kind of expanded and grown now into something quite big and something quite important for people. All different kind of practitioners at different kind of stages of their research journey.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're trying to appeal to the fullest spectrum, the broadest. I mean, diversity and inclusion really are key words in our concern. Yeah, and also we talk about, there's a whole thing about evidence-based practice. Well, I think our philosophy is more, well, let's have practice-based evidence. Let's have evidence that comes from the practitioner's own lived experience, where the research itself maybe isn't, it's not scientifically driven evidence with large scale studies, and all the RCTs and all of that. This is more practitioner led, practitioner based, practitioner orientated.